evening, everyone, and welcome to the launch of the Autobarn Lowndes racing team. We're also streaming here tonight, so a huge good evening to everyone who is watching from home. This is a pretty exciting evening that we have ahead of us. Autobarn would like to thank their team partners, their Autobarn suppliers, and of course the valued guests that are here joining us this evening as we celebrate the start of a brand new season for 2018 with this brand new team, the joining of Autobarn and of course 888 Race Engineering. Autobarn has had a long history in motorsport, everything from touring cars to sprint cars and of course supercars. Autobarn have been a very proud supporter of racers young and old, amateur and professional. And the face of Autobarn is of course none other than Craig Lowndes. With an involvement stretching back 15 years, Autobarn has been proud to be alongside Lowndesy for every step of the way. Since Autobarn partnered with 888 back in 2013, Craig has added to his 3 championships and 6 magnificent Bathurst victories with 16 race wins and 54 podiums. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time, if you could look to the screens.
I love racing. I've been blessed with 3 championship titles and 6 Bathurst victories. Since joining forces with 888 plus Autobarn in 2013, we've clocked up 16 race wins. I'm very excited to roll out a brand new car.
It is my great pleasure to present to you the 2018 Autobarn Lowndes Racing Next Generation Holden Commodore. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this brand new team and brand new car. Craig Lowndes, it is time to make an entrance. Well, what an entrance, what a car. Craig, it looks absolutely magnificent. What do you think?
Yeah, thank you. Look, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, look, it does. It looks. It's been in the making. Obviously, I've had the luxury of being able to see it being created at the workshop, and now tonight we actually get a chance to show you guys what it actually looks like. And really keen, obviously, the next couple of weeks to get it on track, give it a shakedown, and then obviously get into the first official test day. And I think it's a bit over 2 weeks' time.
Craig, on stage we have joining us, of course, Peter Tilley, who's the Executive General Manager of the Automotive Brands Group, Brad Hyde, who's the General Manager of the Automotive Brands Group, and now can I please ask Roland Dane to join us up on stage, the Managing Director of 888 Race Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, could you please give these gents a round of applause. Craig, it's a hugely exciting time for the sport, for the team, and no doubt for yourself to add the name Lowndes to a racing team. What does that mean?
Really proud, to be honest. I think that this is the first time that we've had our name as part of the team title, and really it's something that I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, being part of 888 for now, I think Roland, member probably a long time now, over a decade. So it is great. Obviously. That also the connection with Autobarn. Autobarn has been one of my longest serving sponsors personally. So to have now the name spread across the side of the car and having the opportunity to be obviously, as I said, show you guys, but really looking forward to 2018, really stepping up and getting some great performances.
Is that something when you started your career that you thought would ever come to fruition, to have Lowndes alongside a supercars team?
Well, I said I'd never ever own a team, so probably this is the closest I'm going to get. But it really is, something that's I'm very proud of having our name associated with Autobarn, and again, as I said, the association has been a connection for a long time, and not only with Triple Eight but with Autobarn, and to bring them both together, I think that it's a credit, and I think that this year we're expecting, as I said, bigger and better things than last year, and as I said, I'm really looking forward to getting the new generation Holden Commodore out and seeing what it can do.
Peter Tilley, if I could please ask you to take the microphone. Huge step for Autobarn to take the naming rights sponsorship for this team for 2018. What brought upon that move for this year?
Well, yeah, it's a big step, but one that's probably natural, given that as Craig said, we've been associated together for over 15 years. The last 4 or 5 years, we've been Craig's been the centre of our marketing programs. He's been on our TV commercials, our know-how videos. So for us to take this next step has been a natural progression. We're really excited about being naming rights sponsors. His reaction with our customers, our franchisees, our other business partners that are here tonight has always been excellent. So we're really looking forward to it.
Now we're here tonight in the one of the newer stores here in Logan City of Autobarn. Craig, I'm sure the owners and the hard workers of the store very much appreciate that you haven't taken any of the merchandise on your arrival. But Pete, not the most conventional place for a launch of a team. What brings us here tonight?
Well, this is one of our newest stores in the group. It's only been open 6 months. It's been really well received by the local community, and we thought that we know that with Autobarn customers, whether they're car enthusiasts or everyday motorists, they're fans of Craig's. They know who he is. They love him, and to bring where they shop and the car together, it's a nice little synergy, we sort of think. And then also tonight, we have a 35, 36-year-old Australian brand in Autobarn. We've got Holden cars, we've got Craig Lowndes, so we'd like to think we're bringing some Australian icons together tonight.
And now they can say to their shoppers that they've had Craig's actual race car drive through the store, which I think will certainly keep their shoppers very happy. Brad, if I could ask you to take the microphone. I don't think we really need you to answer this question, but Craig, as the ambassador for Autobarn, it seems pretty obvious, but I suppose you can just explain to us why you choose Craig to be the front of your company.
Absolutely, and when I think about Craig, think about the words that are associated with Craig, you think about things like knowledgeable, approachable, trusted, certainly friendly. And these are the things that as a brand for Autobarn we aspire to as well. And we're delighted that every week we get that kind of feedback about our store teams from our customers. It's the sort of thing we hear. It's the brand values that we aspire to as well. So to bring Craig Lowndes together with Autobarn, it's just one of those things that makes perfect sense to us. In terms of being a business decision, it is seriously one of the easiest decisions we've actually ever had to make. I extend that sort of commentary towards the team at Triple Eight as well. The two teams, Triple Eight and Autobarn, have come together magnificently in the last few months, and it's a credit to them what everyone's been able to achieve. So, yeah, it's very, very easy decisions.
Roland, if I could ask you to take the microphone. We've spoken about the long association between Autobarn with Craig, of course coming on board with Triple Eight in 2013. The synergy seems just perfect. Now stepping up as a title sponsor, there's obviously some perfect qualities that makes this just go hand in hand.
Look, it's really good from our point of view to have been able to make a relationship which has been on foot for the last 5 seasons with the team, and since God was a boy with Craig, to be able to turn that into something bigger now for at least the next couple of years, and privileged to be involved with these guys. We have developed a good working relationship over the last 5 years anyway, but it's stepped up to another level now. And particularly, they've been very understanding when we've been flat out trying to build these new cars, 100 miles an hour, let me tell you. We've probably been less attentive over the last 2 months than we could have been, but we'll do our best to give you a great season this year with Lowndes.
You just touched on just how much work has been going on behind the scenes. Everyone knows how much work was going on during 2017. I don't think anyone has stopped at your team over the Christmas break. How is everything progressing? Are we on track? What has been happening? Just sort of give us a bit of an insight.
Yeah, so it's not just a question of unfortunately just building our 3 cars plus a car for the Techno team as well, which shares the garage with Craig. But there are 10 other people building, or 10 other cars to build with other teams as well. So trying to supply all that componentry to them, drawings, everything else has been a massive undertaking. It's necessarily later than it could have been because of the aero testing didn't finish until the middle of December, so you couldn't sign off, these parts, splitters, front guards, rear guards, wings, etc. We couldn't sign off until very late in the piece and then get them made. And some people did go on holiday, unfortunately. I don't know why. But,
how dare they?
That made it bloody awkward. But and in fact, I can tell you why this car has got tinted windows, which Craig probably couldn't see out of. Were you driving the full Braille effect as you came in? But that's because the dashboard for the ZB Commodore we haven't finished it, or we have finished it, but it's being moulded at the moment. So it's waiting for the dashboard at the moment. That's the final piece of the jigsaw, really, to put together the car ready for. When are we shaking down? Next Friday?
Next week.
Yeah, next Friday shaking down, and then the full test the following week. So it's been flat out, let me tell you.
How do you, as a team, and I suppose Craig, you can answer as well, how do you keep everyone motivated after, I suppose, finishing the season in 2017? Everyone's exhausted, but you just got to keep going. You got to get the car
Craig
rolling.
went on holiday. let's be honest. The drivers, we didn't see them for toast. I mean, they were gone and spinning the dirt and out of the car park, gone. But maybe you can answer.
I think that actually the beauty about Triple Eight, ever since I've been there, is the passion. As you said, it's we've always worked very hard together, and of course Roland always puts challenges up for the guys, and we've always delivered. So it really is something that the new evolution or new generation Holden Commodore is something that we're all, as I said, keen to get it on track. It's been a lot of work behind the scenes to get everything, aero testing, to get supercars to approve it. We've done all that. Jamie did the evaluation last week and gave it sort of a bit of a look, and of course, as we do next week, a proper shakedown of the cars, the proper cars, and the motivation's in the team to roll these cars out as fast as we finished last year, and that's exactly what the motivation is.
So from the 30 metres you've driven in here, I mean, I'm sure it's just flawless.
Well, yeah, it actually looks very roomy inside the car because it hasn't got a dash. I've got all these bars and everything I don't normally see, but it is something that I'm really looking forward to. I was part of the evaluation of the car before it went to homologation, and of course, from that point on, we've got a different. Supercars have now set the aero. I'm keen to get in the car and see what it's like, which is different to when I last drove it. So, look, there's a lot of challenges still in front of us, but we want to hit the streets of Adelaide, with a lot of confidence. The car's going to be better and faster than last year.
Tonight we've seen the team, we've seen the uniform, we've seen the race suit, we've seen the car. Roland, you've got something else that you'd like to share with us this evening as well.
Oh yeah, we've actually done a deal for Richo to come back and drive alongside Craig again this year, which his first year with us was 14, I think, wasn't it? So 14, 15, 16, 17. It'll be his fifth year.
He counts.
Yeah, and you've had one win together, and hopefully this year can see you up there challenging at least, and if not winning again. So Richo's done a great job for us, and we're very happy to have him back alongside Craig for this year.
So great news to have Stephen Richards joining Craig again for the fifth year. Unfortunately, Richo's not here. He's got another small commitment. There was a mountain that was calling his name just across the border. So we've got a message that he's sent us. So just direct your eyes to the screen for a quick moment.
Thanks, Roland. What a fantastic announcement it is tonight. Autobarn have had a long, esteemed history with supercars racing, and for them to be joined with Triple Eight and Craig Lowndes is terrific. I can't wait. This is going to be our fifth year together, and always love hanging out with Lowndesy and the Triple Eight team, and looking forward to a strong result and showing at the endurance events.
Craig, I feel that you and Rich are a bit like an old married couple in the nicest way, because you're really great mates. You're a perfect combination in terms of size and height and all that sort of stuff. You race incredibly well together. I think you have 10 Bathursts individually together, and you had that great victory in 2015. You must be excited to be able to race with him again.
Well, I am. I think that, as you said, Steve and I are very similar in a lot of ways. The beauty is that, he does like the car the same way as I do, which is great because we can progress the car every time we take it out. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to. We've had a great victory in 15. We should have had another one under our belt the year before, but the sun was in my eyes, I think, from memory. So it is one of those things that, Steve fits into the team extremely well. He's sort of the same attitude as me, a bit carefree and sort of easygoing, and that's great for us. And we are looking for good things this year. He did a great job last year for us, which hence why he's back again this year.
Absolutely, very much looking forward to it. Thank you, gentlemen. That concludes the formalities for this evening. The car looks absolutely brilliant. Very much looking forward to seeing it on track. We'd just like to say a very special thank you, of course, to everyone who's put this night on for us this evening. Of course, the team at Autobarn Lowndes Racing, their top-tier partners who are Autobarn, MTAA Super, Iveco, Caltex Australia, Crescent Tools, Red Bull, and of course Holden. If there's anyone from the media that would like to do some one-on-one interviews or speak to any of the gentlemen up on stage individually, you can see Cassie or Harriet. Cassie and Harriet, just pop your hands up and they can facilitate that for you. You can have some photos, of course, with the gents or with the car. We've got a hashtag running for this evening, which is Autobarn888. So please use that for all your social media and follow the brand new team on Facebook, Twitter, and of course Instagram. 29 days to the Adelaide 500, guys. Look forward to seeing you there. It's not far away. Thanks very much, everyone. Enjoy the evening. Thank you, Craig. Thanks, Robin.